2017, Terra released her memoir, Terra Jolé, Fierce at 4'2". You've never let your size hold you back from anything. You're such a conqueror.
Thank you. That. You know, it's crazy. Like, when I first moved out to Los Angeles, like, being 4'2" was like a faux pas because most of the jobs that would hire me wanted anybody like under 4 feet. So I was like lying on my resume. I'm like, my entire life I wanted to be taller. And I come out to Los Angeles and it's like, I just shrunk 2 inches.
Right. Do you find yourself when you first got to LA too being typecast and all the roles, like it's, you know, it's you have this or this basically and that's it?
Yeah, when I first moved out, all the way back in 2001, I thought that I was going to be a singer. I was like, oh, I'm going to sing for a living. It's going to be great. I'm going to be a Kellie Pickler. It's going to be awesome. And it was totally a reality check because this world at that time was very focused on a stereotypical role for most little people. And I think that's what's so great about shows like Little Women LA. The roll-offs, I think, have done huge things for the reality world of little people. And I feel so honored that that transition has kind of happened through time. But yeah, it was very hard when I first moved out.
Let's talk about Little Women LA for a second because my wife and I, we were married a couple years ago, and on our honeymoon, we were in this gorgeous, gorgeous resort, unbelievable. We spent a lot of time outside, but when we were indoors, we watched Little Women LA.
Poor soul.
It was so much fun though because we never saw it. It was the first time we ever saw it, and we were captivated. We were hooked, and it's such a fun show to be a part of.
Yeah, no, it is very addicting because we're all real friends. We all knew each other. I've known most of these women for like 10+ years. So it was just a natural transition to go from like, okay, well, we're just putting a camera in the same room that we were just hanging out in, and it's just been magical.
It's just taken off.
Yeah.
What do you think makes this show so special and keeps the audience wanting more? I mean, you watch the show and it's like, we feel like we know you and we're a part of your lives, you know?
I mean, people, like, we are different. And so the fact that we're able to live normal lives, I think, is intriguing for somebody that hasn't ever met another little person in their life. And to see our relationships with other girlfriends and our relationships with our families, how we function as parents, is intriguing for the outside world because it's the unknown. It's something that you're not familiar with. It's not your everyday life. And I think that the thing that's so great, again, about our show is that we are girlfriends. So we are able to, like, call you. I have no fear in calling Ben out because I know he did this last week. And I saw it on Instagram, and I'm not afraid.
I did. Whatever it is you're talking about.
Call him out.
Yeah.
Call him out.
Now, you say you love the spotlight, you enjoy. I mean, you're now you probably can't walk down the street without people wanting to take pictures with you. Do your friends feel the same way? Because they're all famous now, too.
No. No, you know, some of them are like really welcome it, and I think it's great. I mean, on top of all the positive feedback that you get, you also get a lot of negative feedback. And if you don't have tough skin, this is not the industry for you.
Right.
If you are insecure about who you are as a person, don't go into the entertainment industry.
Absolutely. Now, Terra's a mother of 2. How are the kids doing?
The kids are good. They are growing so fast. Grayson is like running and sprinting, and Penny is learning to catch up to his level. It's crazy, the dynamic. My daughter's little, and with my son, you'll find out if he's little, by the way, this season of Little Women LA. Just saying.
We'll be watching.
A teaser.
But with my son, he grew taller than my daughter when he was 9 months old, and she was like 2. Like, where are you going? And so it's such an interesting dynamic to see the 2 of them, and now she's like inspired by him walking that she wants to like try harder, and she's gone through a lot more health struggles than he has, but it's so great being a parent.
How's Miss Penny doing?
She's good. She's doing good, yeah. She's still being monitored for her. She does have hydrocephalus, and she's still being monitored. We haven't had to have a shunt yet. Ever since her decompression surgery, she's been improving, and I'm just, like, I feel like, I mean, everybody feels this way, but they feel like they have the best kids in the world, and I truly feel like I have the best kids in the world.
Now, we have a video of you making a special walker for your daughter.
I love it.
Take a look at this. Sweet.
We're going to connect it like so. I'm going to need to screw my female into, I'm guessing this is a male. I'm going to put threaded stem gliders on there. most I've ever seen her walk, so this is really special.
Sweet. She's a doll baby.
Thanks. She's so great. You know, when I originally made that walker, they don't make walkers for little people, and so every walker was at her eyeball, and she had no strength to pull herself up.
Yeah.
And it, like, finding just, as a mom, you do everything possible to try and give your child the best life possible. And at a convention, I saw other parents that like made these makeshift walkers for their children, little people convention that is. And I was like, well, if they can do it, then why can't I? And honestly, I had no idea she was gonna try and walk. I had, that video was just such a, like, it's a crazy, like, if you build it, she will walk. It was like,
What a blessing.
it was just such a great blessing, yeah, for sure, 100%.